welcome to the of Sim Racing. This time we are out on the legendary, it has to be said, race circuit, which is Bathurst. If you've not heard of this track, guys, I won't blame you. It's not particularly well known in Europe. If you're a fan of V8 supercars, you will be definitely aware of this race. It's a 3.6, I would say, kilometre ribbon of tarmac in a rather unique location, perched on the side of Mount Panorama with walls closer to Monaco. An hour endurance race of GT cars will be very, very interesting. Now, as always, I am pleased to say that I am joined by a lovely bunch of fellow sim racers. With me this evening, racing for the Six Axis Racing, alongside myself, is Mr. Philip Morby. Say hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Excellent. And racing for Laurentian Grand Prix, we have Mr. Michael Ballard. Say hello, sir.
Good evening.
Excellent. Right, we are all here. We are all ready, and the pace is
I'm not.
quick. You're not?
No, my game crashed. I've worked out why.
Oh.
Turns out you've only got 580 KB of space left on your hard drive.
Yeah, recording things
I'm just
not good.
desperately making some space.
The track is an interesting one. I can't really iterate that enough. The walls are close to Monaco easily, and you'll see sections going downhill, right, left, with no time to accelerate, brake, and if you get one wheel slightly out of place, you're in the wall. So expect an extremely high attrition rate. So here we are on the track. I'll just give you a quick, if you will, demo lap of the circuit and what you can expect from it. It's a hell of a place. I've raced this many times, but not in a sim like R Factor, and it's been an education.
5 minutes.
5 minutes until official qualification starts, and we may as well talk about form as we go around the track here. Mr. Mike's, as usual, setting the pace for the people in the call into the 2-minute 2s around this lovely race course. Myself then follows Mr. Mike's with, well, I think my best is a 2:03.7, so you know, just a mere second off him. And then Phil is...
I'm not last.
No, he's not last. He's a 2:04.5.
But no, my fastest is a 2:05.1. My current fastest is a 2:05.4, which puts me second to last.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's the not last.
This doesn't include the Sim Race TV car, does it?
No, all the I'm the last. I'm second to last at the moment. Who's done a time?
Camera card excluded. It's still good. So you'll see. Oh, and that's what I mean. One mistake, you're in a wall. Luckily, I got away there. He says he's definitely tweaked something. You will see here the GID HUD showing you a lot more data, which hopefully make things a little more interesting as you watch me drive this course. And hopefully you will have seen just a bit of the verticality you'll be seeing in this race. And we've got 30 cars at the minute, and we've not yet got to qualification. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And if you look up Bathurst videos on YouTube, you will find many a crash video. And I kid you not, some of them, cars across the track, they've had to red flag it. So we will have to wait and see what happens. Another thing to note is the temperature. Incredibly cold, only 9 degrees C, ambient 15 track. Compared to the UK in the last few weeks, that's positively freezing. But here we are, start finish into turn 1. Tricky corner this, looks easy, isn't. As you can just see, even then when I thought I had the cusp down enough to still go a little wide. Onto one of two very long straights here. Plenty of opportunity to overtake here. Then you've got the very tight technical section coming up here in sector 2. You just want to run out over that curb a bit, up into 4th, hopefully up into 5th. Hard on the brakes. In fact, a little too hard there. Going up the hill. This section is awesome. Just a wee lift, get the car to turn, and then slight tap on the wall. shifting up constantly. The way I've got the car set up pretty much flat out. I can take it flat, tend to get up on 2 wheels. May have seen that earlier or if you've been keeping an eye on Twitter. Fortunately, didn't get that line into that corner all wrong. Then we've got this good lord complex. Down, braking, and didn't brake enough. I really must stop commentating on myself, but it really is taking away from my mental faculties as I try and drive the car. Anyway, carrying on down the hill. Luckily, not too much damage on the car. Down through this tight left-hander onto the 1.3 kilometer long straight. I mean, look at that.
Twice in the street.
Amazing. So the race director has indicated we'll be moving to qualification shortly, in approximately 1 minute, I'd expect. As we come down into the chase, this is the only corner I know, all the way down from top speed into a deceptively tricky little complex. Then we're down to the final corner. Again, one of these corners which looks easy, really isn't. Little lock-up, if anything, that actually helped me as we then go across the line. A 2:05. Well off the pace, as you can see from my previous. Oh, well, sorry, Phil. It was a 2:05.8, so it was even slower than you.
Yay.
But that is a very brief introduction to this race course. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Oh,
What did that say? I didn't read that.
About
park
Perth
permit should be locked now. So your setup should be locked. Will lock after your qualifying lap, same as other series. Yes.
Excellent. So we have had a little issue with Park Ferme not working.
But we can change fuel.
Yes.
Yes. And a few other bits.
I said, yeah, take fuel out of the car. Fully. Ooh,
So, as before, if you have any questions, please do feel free to put them in the chat, and we'll hopefully answer a couple of them anyway, at least towards the end of the stream here. So, just got a bit of banter going on in the chat between the drivers talking about Park Ferme and fuel. Hopefully, they haven't changed that. Otherwise,
fuel is open.
Thank goodness. So the official warm-up has now completed. We will now be into qualification anytime.
How long is quali?
Ooh, and 10 minutes.
So
yes.
I was just watching Gooden, of Target Racing in the Aston, just go around.
Yeah, that's
and
wow. Quick time.
Oh, hello. Someone's just crashed behind him. Yeah.
So we got
Alex Cooper's left the game. Good. Hopefully that's forever.
Well, actually, I don't know what happened during quali. I get in trouble. No, that's a cracking lap. We have a little change to the order. Those of you may recall that Alex Cooper and Lucas Euler, making a terrible job here of pronouncing their names, they have been doing very, very well in this championship. Cooper's back, and they are not leading at this point in time. Dennis Lind has appeared, and yeah, he is in P1 as of this point, a mere half a second quicker than Cooper. So we're just waiting on the final few cars now to complete their laps. Looks like we'll be racing with 27 or so racers.
So this is very much going to be like a Monaco qualifying session because you've got only 10 minutes for 27 cars. Yeah, it's not going to do 10 cars around there in 10 minutes, let alone.
So although the temperature is low, you definitely want to be out on the track when it's at its warmest, put frankly. So it's going to be interesting to see who goes when. Because of course, early lap time, hopefully, you'll be able to get a good lap in there.
How did someone just went out? Someone just went out. Len, yeah.
I
can't even press the button.
So yes, I may go for the Bradley Vanyan tactic of qualifying.
What, the very last lap?
I think that's the only thing you can do.
Right,
I mean, I'm just seeing if anybody coming out straight away, looking down the pit lane.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah. Yes, I moved gigs worth of music onto my other hard drive, so I've got a gig space.
Here we go. Right, qualifying will be starting any moment. Shout out to the LOLs gamer. Hello, sir. Only comment in the chat at this point in time. We are in qualification.
Lopez.
So as the fuel now gets whipped out of the cars, we will be on track.
SS Motorsport.
I'll be back in a second.
Righto. So we will do as usual here, where when we go to track, we'll of course be silent for the others in the chat here. So we have a car going to track. In fact, we have two. We have Mr. Dennis Lind going out to track. Let's just spectate him briefly.
Who leads the charge at the front there? I can see Hardwick's at the front, fighting with a on the BMs.
Unfortunately, the camera thing doesn't work on track position. It works on where you were. So there's Lind coming up to turn 2. And you see, that's interesting. So having done a fair few laps, so it's interesting just to see where the cars are in terms of physically on the tarmac. And clearly that Ferrari is working well because it got turned in. My Corvette does not want to do that. Caroline's very stubborn, unfortunately, in the corner. Or into that corner anyway, especially on the out lap.
Who are you following?
Dennis Lind.
Mr. Lind.
So in fact, at this point, we'll turn on the track. Here we can see where all the drivers are on the circuit. That's the overview right there for you. So we're on board with Lind. He's the green number 1 at this point, and Oscar Hardwick will be the first to come across the line.
Don't forget fuel, by the way.
Yep, already done.
Yep, it's on mine now. So if you're watching Lind, I'm watching Hardwick at the moment. Just
So I'm actually going to be moving over to Hardwick. There he is. Perfect timing across the line. Coming down into turn 1.
Oh.
It's always tricky with those curves.
Well, this is the thing. I find that these curves will kill you. You get over it. Like that SS Motorsport just did in the back there.
Yep.
Like, you try to veer away from it, but like I've changed things in my setup. Oh, I thought someone went wide, but I've tried changing things in setup to get close to them so I could attack them. But like that, that would have been my jag in the back. That would have been me in the wall.
Yep. By the way, completely random thought, just as these guys are setting their times. I somehow was listening to today while I was at work, Riders on the Storm, the Snoop Dogg cover for Need for Speed Underground 2. Weirdly fitting for this race.
Yep.
In terms of the lyrics.
Ooh, quite tap there.
You can get away with a cheeky kiss.
Yeah.
Looks well.
That Ferrari looks planted.
Oh,
not so much
cut.
there.
You might get in trouble for that.
And just as I say, looks planted. It flies off.
To be fair,
but he's been doing that around that corner all ever since I've been watching him. He's been doing that. He's been drifting that corner every race. Sorry, beg your pardon, every lap that I've seen him do in warm up. I was watching him do
a slightly longer qualifying session, I see.
Oh, really? How long is it?
We've still got 11 minutes left, 11 minutes 20.
It's 15-minute session.
Oh, I thought it was 10.
Right.
No, 15.
Well, there you
I
go.
mean, there are lots of cars on track at the moment.
I think you're going to need it.
Currently about 12 or 13 on track as we speak, 14, 15.
Let's see where they are. Oh, nice gap if you were to leave now.
Yeah.
I'm staying in for a while. Right, Hardwick's just going
Here
around.
comes Hardwick over the curbs there. What was that, Phil?
201.4.
Quick lap.
He's not doing his in lap.
He did not do an in lap. I don't know if he'll get in trouble for that. I think he will. Here comes Lind. He's on the march.
Lynn's coming down. Oh,
Down into the
203,
chase.
204, 204, 205. Mr. Lynn's the next one across the... No, it's not. It's... Whoever Len is.
Lennon.
Imagine Lennon. See where he paces himself. And that will be a...
Look how planted that.
Oh, never mind. No, Lynn did his. 201.6. So Hardwick has beat
Two.
Lynn
Wow.
by 2/10. And we have now got Cooper.
See if we can find
That started that.
Jake Cooper at 202.6. Mr. Bell, what did Mr. Mike Bell do? 204.2. Crane?
So I'm going to sound very stupid here, but I'd rather start at the back of the grid than in the middle of the grid. It's the kind of the
That kind of takes its fits and starts, doesn't it, really, I guess? But
yeah.
Right.
So this
I'm going to be making a move.
So am I.
I don't know if you guys
Okay.
are going to do the same, but I will be making a move. Bloody hell, Chucky, you went flying out of the... You went flying.
It's like the one advantage of our garage area being out the back of the pit.
Just sneak out as fast
Yeah.
as you want.
Right, well, good luck, gents. I'm going to
Yep.
shut up now. And
Likewise.
yeah, we'll speak after our laps.
qualifying.
That was a 2:13.21.
Done.
Well done. That was a nice looking lap, and you have qualified 19th. Mr. Mike's qualified in 10th, and I qualified in last.
Second, yep.
Oh.
What happened? I did see on. Funny enough, I did actually have a little glance at the map as I was going down the back straight, and I did see you were not moving.
Yeah.
And then as I get past, I managed to saw skid marks. So I imagine you spun.
Yes. So the curb killed me. Curb killed
Yep.
me. I'm just going to see if I can rewind it. Actually, basically going into the chase, like the left hand after the right, after
Yeah.
the long straight. I thought I had the car slowed down enough, and
Yeah,
I'd be like, "Oh, okay, I'll take my foot off the brake." So I turn in. It's all well. Then you realise once you get past the apex that the curb's there.
Mm-hmm.
Curb killed me. I caught it, and I lost it. So, doesn't matter. Might actually be advantageous. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm quite annoyed, really. Well, not annoyed. I'm happy, but I'm annoyed at the same time because I was looking at what, in theory, would have been done. I would have put myself sixth, as opposed to 10th. But the second sector, the car just didn't want to play ball. It
Did
weren't
you see
playing.
my entry? Did you see
Yeah.
my opening penultimate corner? I was like, oh, I mean, what's that way? Yeah.
Down into 11th.
Don't make it out of the way here quickly.
Here comes a Aston of some sorts. Push me down to 12th. Peter Casa goes into second. Second, 6th. Very nice. It's a target race in there, 6 and 7. Oh, blimey, not much to split them, is there?
People joining quite late on into quali. In fact, the thing's gone, so I think the time is up.
Yep.
So I won't be last. Yes.
Dave Fiddick hasn't done a lap. Or is he doing a lap? He has just crossed the line before the time is finished.
Ooh.
So Fiddick is to do another. Well, Fiddick will be doing a lap. So therefore, it means
that.
I'm probably going to be going down to 13th. Well,
So I think that was Johnson setting his time. Where did he go?
no, Johnson is actually gone just across the line.
Ah, right. So I went on board because I knew he was one of the late joiners. Beck is in the pits. Crane is in the pits. Vidic is doing his lap, and he had damage there on the side of the car. That doesn't really mean much. At this point,
I walloped the wall quite hard, to be fair.
Johnson's doing a lap right now as well. So Fiddick and Johnson to finish.
Oh.
So that MP412C does look very pretty. I'll say that. See, that's what I should have done. Thing is, though, it wasn't a great lap, but it would have put me relatively high up in the order.
And he goes. Very nice, to 6th.
Good lap.
So I am now in the number. Lucky, I'm number 13.
Ooh. Lucky for some. Here comes Johnson through the complex.
Is his lap actually going to be... Is he having a lap?
Yep, I'd say so.
All these people talking are going to...
That's what I'm saying. Everyone was now talking, and... Fuck the world, I can start in the pit lane.
So can all these people be banned from the race, and then therefore...
I reckon they'll... I don't know quite what the infraction is
okay,
for.
well,
oh! No, he didn't get his lap.
Who didn't?
So, yeah.
James
Johnson was just about to...
no, yeah, it's not.
Ooh, dear.
Yeah, now that I could kind of see coming because...
Yeah.
He joined late.
You back in. You feel back in.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to start mid-20s. Oh, I'm going to be near you, Phil. Yay!
Hey, clap off me.
So I've got Mr. Toyka, and I've got a Corvette and a Z4.
Have I got my fuel? No. I know the car is...
I was quite interested to see like what that what Dennis Lynn said about his in-lap. Oh, I see. I just read what he wrote. I just read what he wrote as well. Supposedly, your in-lap is not mandatory.
Huh.
And it's the same. It's the same. Yeah, well, that's what Oscar said.
Oh my God! What's up here? It's already been a crash. Lopez and Dixon.
Everyone's had a little practice. Let's go get some fuel practice.
I'm gonna practice racing with Jet.
I think his teammate is actually my person next to me. Oh! A midnight car come flying out in front of me.
And guess hits the wall. You can't slipstream up there, can you?
Absolutely not. They definitely take it at 80%.
Even that's generous.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. I've just taken it a little gently through, and I mean, we're 20 mph down on where we should be in the race.
Can someone remind me again what it is to have the names above the cars? For some reason,
Tab.
tab. Right, I'll do that on the back straight. I don't do that now into sector 2 because I will find myself in the back of one of these McLarens. Oh, whoa. Easy.
So I know these BMWs are very short geared. They're going to hit the limiter. You can hear him. Can't see him because I've got the weird thing on my mirror.
Well, you're Finn.
Yeah, if you want to call it that. I would also call it the bumper, and I've literally done what I did in qualifying again.
Ah, Hamnet. Hamnet is the words in front of me. Chasing him down. See if I can catch him. Looks like we're at the same gear ratio.
Bill, just realised something. We might be starting round the corner.
You are.
I know.
Oh, piss. Which means I've just realised where I'll be starting.
Can't follow anybody up the hill. You know that right hand of the weather plug-in corner, as I call it?
Yep.
You can't follow someone up there. You'll wash out. The amount of slip trimming you get.
Long lift, methinks, or cheeky downshift, one of the two.
Ooh, that was brave. Maybe too brave.
Screw release sideways out the corner there. It's like Hardwick's running with no fuel still.
I'm running
No,
over.
he's running with fuel.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm sad.
Because, Casa definitely isn't running with fuel.
Well, he's ahead of me, and he's not exactly running away.
Hardwick with a 39.3 is pretty legit on, well, my time anyway when I was without fuel.
All right, that was a 2:05.17.
Lee there from someone, not to be silly going into turns 1 and 2. I can't agree more. Maximum attack from Hardwick. You'd expect no less. And that's just a bit racist.
Brilliant. She's not screaming, she's dead.
Ah, right, that's quite helpful. I get a big yellow thing when I got a puncture. Oh, yellow went to no. Oh, yellow's went spot. Tire pressure didn't tell me anything. That's not very helpful. Uh-oh. Right, that's worth knowing.
Fuel, I hate fuel. 10 faster. So you can't. Why couldn't you have been like that through quali?
You always
That
look
was
forward to-
beautiful, that second sector. See, I'm half a second up. I'm like, God damn it.
So 2 minutes a lap, or just over. We're expecting about 30 laps, or probably 29.
29, I would say.
I would say with their lead pace, I'm imagining that.
Okay.
My aim of this today is not to be lapped.
I want to finish.
My aim is not to crash.
That's probably my main one, actually. Yeah,
6.92.
So Ron Squire just entered. As he hasn't qualified, is he allowed to race?
surely
So points would be awesome, but I want to get round here and survive.
What positions of points?
15.
Okay.
I've had a 15th, 14th. I want a 13th.
I like the
not.
progress.
If I finish in the top 10, I'll be impressed.
If I finish, I'll be impressed.
That's upon it. I mean, if I finish and in the top 10, well, I don't know. I may cry. That was a bit too early.
Love it.
Bit too early on that turn, isn't it?
Oh, Johnson.
And I'm still. I hit the wall when I went faster. What?
Yes.
You're blessed.
If I had a target in this race, it'd beat Dixon, as ever.
If you could beat Mr. Miles Dixon, that would be a very good outcome.
He's behind. He starts behind me.
Oh, I have a spinning Mercedes. Oh, drift.
So the other thing we haven't really mentioned is where. It's going to be quite interesting to see who pits when. The practice, which was held admittedly 3 times the heat, we were looking at 2 stops in this race, whereas everything else had been 1 so far.
I got this.
Yeah, the temperatures helped us as a benefit, because we were overheating.
Yeah, but to be fair, where I've been so busy recently with work and everything, I actually had to rely on Tom to do his job, i.e. be the test driver and get me a setup for a race stint, because I generally didn't have nothing. And I did my race stint this morning due to the fact obviously I've been at work for so long, and I did it this morning. I was quite surprised actually with the wear. It was more the fuel that was more of a factor for me. I was a bit like, oh. Comes into the first corner again. Oh!
Matthew Williams starts 24.
Yeah, I went up 1.
Yeah, but
Simon
right
Graham
behind.
moves 26th from the grid. Wait, did he even set a lap?
Isn't it Crane, Dixon, and what's the other guy that used to be in the
Yes.
What? Yes.
Mr. Glenn Guest, winner of the GRC Touring Car Championship, in the front wheel.
I guess was a really good one, and Dixon and maybe he was.
Choose your words.
Okay.
But yes.
Oh, we just around the wrong way. Lovely.
Sage words from the race director.
What was that? I wasn't listening. Oh,
Grid
not listening.
tightly packed. Be careful.
Well, yes.
Basically, I don't. There has to be an accident. I can't see how there's not going to be an accident.
Phil, please don't say that, because I'll be the one that collects it.
I'm starting at the.
I will get the smoke ready.
Well, you'll just hear me go, oh hell no, and then it'll be me crying because I just crashed
Well, I
into
was
someone
gonna
the wrong way
recommend-
round.
Because you're starting much further ahead of us. Mike.
What, let you know?
Be quiet at the start and just shout that there's an accident.
Oh, I was to do my second sector.
Make sure the fuel's in.
Fuel is in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're not on the corner. Oh, God. What the devil is this?
Where are I?
Whoa! What? Oh, wow. We're 3 wide. I think we
What?
must be 3 wide.
No, it's kind of alternating seconds. It technically is 2.
Oh my
2,
god.
But,
Good, Laven.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
scared.
this should be a laugh.
By the way,
I'm genuinely
slight-
scared.
If somebody forgets, if somebody sneezes when we start, that's it.
I am so scared.
So am I.
Okay.
Don't go yet.
No, I wanted practice start. That worked. They didn't hit yes yet. Fine.
You're not going to get anything with cold tires.
going wide was the Corvette. That Corvette does look very nice, actually, I've got to admit.
Just notice the sun is setting a bit.
Be aware they're breaking at the top.
Yep. Bit of brake prep there, that's all it is. Lopez has got his lights on.
Fool.
Oh, God.
There's no speed going up this hill.
Oh,
Stop using headlights.
He's still got them on. Oh, he's turned them off. No, he hasn't.
these tyres at this pace are not going to warm up.
I'm not getting any temperature in them.
Yep. So the practice start I did a while ago was at 70 degrees. Only just at 40.
I tell you what, that long straight is going to become a bliss.
Oh yeah, weaving.
All of the week.
I'm already doing it now in sector. Oh. So I was doing it in sector 2, but best not.
I think you find the track weaves on its own. Lopez still does have his lights on.
Oh.
Oh. I know who he is.
No idea who that fellow is, but he ain't getting in.
McLaren's fallen back a bit.
Still got his lights on. Really annoying me now.
Yeah, so that was the one thing which pseudo annoyed me at Silverstone. In the wet conditions, you couldn't see the dry lights, the guys using their headlights. Just illuminated that track a little bit, you couldn't see the colour difference.
Oh, he locked up. You alright there, Sunshine? Come on. Get past me then, come on. Stop doing your burnouts. We're going around the corner.
All I'm really doing is heating my brakes up. Right, gentlemen, best of luck. We've got a car on track, number 28.
Do we? Squire!
Oh, he's in the pit lane. Sorry, it looked like he was in the thingamajig.
He just
Yeah.
flashed their
Right,
lights.
luck.
Yep, enjoy, gentlemen. 1 hour of racing at Bathurst.
Once I get a bit of clear track, I will enjoy it.
Oh, we've still got a car coming up.
Yeah, Squire.
Ah,
We go.
let's go.
I think my car's rolling backwards.
Hill.
I've got nowhere to go. Oh, crash, 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 crash.
Didn't even make it to turn 1.
Well, you?
No, they did. Didn't.
No. Getting 2 places, I've lost a couple. But I didn't get any damage.
Be sensible, gentlemen, be sensible. Get off my car.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Even an adult.
Ooh. I got slow out of that corner.
Come on, come on. Guys, the lead must be laughing all the way to the bank.
I'm afraid we're not.
Oh! Hickens hit the wall. I think he's lost his splitter.
Oh, Corvette's going for it. Go on, son. Go on.
I'm here, Chumley.
Oh, well, I've gone wide.
Oh!
That was expected of me to do.
That was a 2:15.86.
Timu, no! Damn, lost my splitter. Damn it. Oh, God. Too close to the wall there, Miles. No, that one.
All right, that was a 2:25.43.
No, I said more fuel than that. Buffoons. Okay, that'll do. 51 seconds. Probably stone dead last. Not how I wanted to start. Have a plan.
Squires is getting in everyone's way.
Yeah, he's got. No, maybe not. You've got a puncher.
I mean, jump nearly actually had him. Looks like. Oh no, Mike's. God, that breaking point is really unfair. So unforgiving. You get a slipstream, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's lost their splitter. There's a massive accident. And there's another 2 places I've just lost, thank you very much.
Okay, one.
Keep going, gents.
I wonder who lost their splitter though. Wow, there's a massive gap now.
Oh gosh. Got that very wrong. Right, Caroline, we've got some work to do.
Yeah. Jesse, no! Ooh. Ooh. Still did it anyway. Fool. Too busy. Oh no!
That was a 3.
Jesus.
10.6.
Be careful, Phil, in that corner.
Yeah. Seems okay.
You know, I said earlier about there being an accident I was going to collect. I
Yeah.
seriously thought I was going to collect that.
That was the near one.
Yeah, it was one of the Woods Ferraris, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like Lind, I think.
Oh, I've done it again, Mikes. Come on. Car just doesn't like braking. Too much fuel.
Early.
Which means
Right.
Yeah, which means Hardwick is away with it. John's got past Guest. No, it looks like I've got to get past Guest then.
All right, that was a 2:06.85.
Lynn's right up my chuff.
You know, it wasn't Lind. What was?
And apparently, according to this, Lind is just ahead of me. Going out the
Yeah.
pits.
Not Lynn then.
Hardwick.
Fiddick.
Okay. Oh, Finnick. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Come on, Guest, stop braking, mate. I don't need to brake that much. I saw the front. Oh no, it wasn't a Ferrari. Then it was the.
Here's a Ferrari behind you. It's Finnick.
Mike's no. Oh Jesus Christ, that curb hates me.
was a 2:06.76.
We spread out a fair bit.
Yeah.
I think too early for the last of the first corner. That's it, like that.
Glenn's guest's gone round.
Yep.
That was a 2.
Come on, I want this top 10. I want this top 10, even I am in the top 10. I want more than 10. I'm coming for you, Fiddick.
Oh god, here come the leaders. About to get lapped.
Ah, it's a Morby.
No.
Didn't realise it was actually you behind me.
Yeah. I'm just minding my own business. Carry on.
Yeah, please do. Oh crap. Coming up to some traffic ahead. Mr. Crane it is. That phone's going on the bed in a minute, I swear to God. Someone keeps ringing me and I can't answer it. And I'm not going to be able to answer it for another God knows how many minutes.
44.
Exactly. Oh, this car's struggling. Bless you, Jesse.
That was a 2:06.34.
Yay, I'm gonna beat Dixon.
Oh, and Guest has gone as well.
Blimey.
Now that Dixon was behind him, he was nursing the car.
No.
Nope.
Oh, fuck, I'm done.
What happened?
Car stepped out on the second sector.
Oh,
That's it. Oh. I've done that so many times, line after line after line, and then why then? Why does it just drop then? I don't get it.
late now. And lapped.
Come on, car. What's the matter with you?
That barrage just working. Done it again. Exact same thing I did in quali.
Oh my god, it's just snapping on me now. What's wrong with it?
Tyres gone?
No, perfectly fine.
That was a 2.
Ooh, another one goes.
14.81.
Jake Cooper was ahead of us though. I don't seem to have
Perhaps he
gained
binned
position.
it.
Oh, I have gained a position. There we go.
I am one sector behind the points.
206.59.
Starting to get a bit dark.
Yep. Sun setting. Quite pretty, if you ask me.
One focus on the grey black stuff.
Car behind me. Yes, there is.
All right, that was a 207.20.
Bloody Cooper. I'm amazed how these guys are getting the cars to last when they're locking up so much. I just had another few cars lap. Every single one of them locking up. How are their tyres not dead?
I've started to lock up a little bit.
Oh, Cassa's gone. He was in second.
He was.
Well, I
No,
ain't gained the
hey.
position yet.
I've just gained it.
That was a 212.22.
Oh, there we go.
So what positions are we in then, gents?
11th.
I'm in 8th.
Wow. Nicely done. So you'll be coming up on me in a minute. That's why I want to know.
So I'm going to start doing straight now.
Yeah, I'm in turn 2.
Now.
We're just coming to the last corner, so.
Righto. I'll bear that in mind, gents.
Well, Phil's in the first corner, so.
Way ahead anyway. I've got 50. Well, if
Oh god. Oh, no, that was all right. No two-wheel action there.
Hicken's struggling.
you're trying to catch me out. I'm not doing too well at the moment. Not a bit longer. My strategy will work.
God, how am I 40? Oh no, there we go. I was going to say. I've lost 20 seconds to the car ahead, one corner. Only 2 away from points, though.
Warp speed.
Indeed.
Mr. Morby seems like he's done a bit of Tokyo Drift.
I did do a bit of Tokyo Drift.
I could just see the massive skid marks. At least you held it. Mine decided it wanted
Yeah,
to
solid
kiss the
okay.
wall.
don't know why I get the
0.8.23.
car repaired later or not. But, yeah, maybe.
If you bring up your damage, Phil, if any of your panels are red, fix them. The yellow, forget them.
Okay, the 3 are yellow.
Yep, that's fine. No actual damage. Red, you've got problems.
Okay. What does that? It's nice.
Not to be rude, Phil, but I want my place back.
So,
30 minutes.
we've got 2 laps left to your left. Current what I'm doing. How many laps still you got left now? Although you pitted already, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to pit again. I was hoping I might be able to eke it out to the end, but I've been doing the maths in my head.
Yeah.
I'm going to run out. I'm going to go a little bit longer. A little bit longer than mix 3 to the finish, to the flag.
Actually, I think passing that Aston that is actually pitted was a bad move. Because now he's put me under pressure because he's right up my chuff. And that noise of that Aston really is annoying me. Oh, he's right there.
Oh, people are pitting. People are pitting. All the leaders are in.
That was a 2:08.49.
And Crane has gone. That's the last of that trio. Points is it? 2 turns away. FYI, Phil, pitting lap 20.
I didn't hear that, mate. Keep it deep, please.
Thank you. Pitting lap 20.
Okay.
Oh, that's a splitter.
This is only going to end in tears for all 3 of you.
I think I've got a punch.
No! Jesus Christ, my luck's so lucky today. You gave whoever it was that was there a puncture. Or he's got a puncture off the wall. You know
wasn't
what?
me.
On the broadcast, I'd like to see that because you wouldn't believe how close I came to losing my car. Again.
Yeah, my tyres have
Oh,
just
he's gone.
Yeah, well, he's out, mate. He hit the wall well hard. If he
Was I
didn't have,
racing him or?
if he didn't have rear wing damage, I would be very surprised. I mean, he had a puncture. It was no way he was getting round there, but
How long we got to make this finish?
26.
That was a 2:08.65.
I think Euler lost his splitter. Like gaining on 15th. Good. Come on, Caroline. Let's do it. Another one's gone from the leaders. I'm in the points. Holy tits.
Really?
I got a point.
I'm 10. Oh yeah.
And I could pit in and still have a point. Awesome.
Great. Oh.
I'm very disappointed that the control system didn't understand. I didn't want damage to be done. So it's damaged my fucking damage. I've just lost 5 places for the stupid thing. Oh well.
All right, that was a 2:07.95.
I've got it all to make up now, haven't I?
Actually looking quite empty. Back.
That was a 2:06.65. 7.33.
Right, my right rear is not feeling very good. I'm going to pit in this lap. Crew.
That was a 209.61.
Lego!
All right, Lego. What about it?
Many things. Not a good way to start. How's it cold? That's cloud.
a 254.97.
Beautiful sunset.
That was a 2
Can't really see much of it, but it's nice.
60 minutes to go. 1 to 50 minutes now. Uh-oh, I've got Bryce behind me now. Uh-oh, I'm wide.
I don't know. I'd be happy if I finished in the points, but I tell you what, I will not be sad to see the back of this place. I mean, I've done well. You know, I've had a few share hits of mishaps and whatnot, but
It's a car route to this place. It
Yeah.
really is. That's why the endurance race they do around here in the V8s is so interesting, because you do see a full range of strategies play out, you know, with people pushing and pitting a lot or doing the long, but one incident, and that's you with your chips.
yeah.
I'm annoyed because I feel like the car's good enough. I think everyone's kind of circulating apart from the leaders and at about the same time.
All right, that was a 2
Also,
0
it's a mile off my practice race pace, but hey, these things happen. Bloody hell, what's happened to 14th? He's going slow. Hello, I smell blood.
Sorry, car.
Yep.
I've got Harbour right up my ass. I'm about to be lapped.
What position are you in?
13th.
Okay.
That's one good thing, I guess. Hickens now pitted, which means I gained a place.
The only bit Bryson is faster than me is in sector 2, but he can't get round me. We'll get me on the straight in a minute.
That was a 2:08.05.
Yeah, if that's me being lapped once or lapped twice.
Oh no, Mike's. Oh, it's happening again. Cars just. It seems to have like its own little fucking temper tantrum. Like 1 minute it will be like for 50 minutes of the race it'll be perfectly fine. You start getting up to the back of someone, the car just doesn't want to know.
No.
That 20 minutes of hard work chasing down Lopez for that.
Boyk's in the pit.
Toyka is in the pits, yes.
Right, I'm currently 9th. Lost it on the last corner. Johnson is 8.2 behind, well, it's not that now.
Yeah, Johnson's making a charge.
You think?
You got past me, and you got past Lopez within a lap and a half of each other. So.
After that, that in mind. Right, you're going to be 10th place right now. I think I'll take it. Interesting. The guy ahead of me is catching the guy ahead of him. Me. Makes one to my arms.
All right, that was a 2:09.04.
Oh fuck.
Eight minutes. Not far.
Bryson's pitting. That's interesting. He didn't have enough fuel to do a splash and dash. I'm currently 8th, but I'm being caught up by whatever that other guy. Where's he gone? There he is.
Johnson's in the pits.
Yeah, they've had to do a splash and dash at the end.
Got the calculation wrong. So I thought I could mix 3, but I can't. And so I've been mixed 2.
I've overfueled, so I've got mixed 3 and I've still got 30 left. So, it's laps worth basically. Not going to be laps for 7 minutes. But I've overfueled it.
Better to be over than under.
Yeah. Link's only 7.4 seconds up the road. Yeah,
Sorry,
problem.
Oscar, I've let you through, but I'm using you to get at bloody Lopez, mate. Mike's, you really are lucky.
Catching up Lynn. It's quite a pace here. Lynn. Sorry. 4.4 up the road.
207.53.
Fuel to do it. Tires not so much. See? Oh, Lynn's spun. Spun on the first corner. He's giving up. There could be a place for you guys.
I wish. I'm only just going.
He's gone.
Huh?
Linda's gone.
Holy tit balls! 13th, I'll take that. Oh, bloody hell! Can't believe he'd just give up that, especially so close to the end.
I don't think he had I think he had his reasons.
He just spun out on the first corner. He didn't touch anything.
Oh, I wonder if he blew his engine.
There's a very interesting spin, mustn't there? Right, 41 seconds to the next guy. No thanks. Not with 5 minutes to go. What do you do?
You're in 13th, aren't you, Mikes?
No, I'm in 10th.
Oh, right. Who the hell's in 13th then? Oh, whoever it is in the pits.
All right, that was a 208.0.
Nell's going slowly. Mike
Who?
fell back straight slowly.
Yep, he's 15th, I think, so...
Okay. Just seen Hardwick on my HUD for the first time.
He's coming right at you.
Yeah, I don't think he'll lap me 3.5 minutes ago. I think Bell and Toyka had it. Together, but now Toyka's one up ahead of me. Hardwick's going to catch up Price. He needs to slow down to improve.
Right, mixed three.
Mike's, come on.
How far are you behind the next person, Matt?
20 seconds.
Fucking hell. Oh no.
I wonder what James is saying about me. What is he saying anything? I love you, James. Right.
So you've probably been on the broadcast quite a bit.
All right,
The
that
bouncy.
was
Hardwick is ahead of
a
Price. Means and he's about
207.25.
6 seconds behind me. I should be able to hold it. Does it count being lapped, by the way, in this time break?
Well, I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out in a minute.
Last time.
Hardwick's in that.
think. God.
I hope so. I mean, you can't catch up.
Track first, data second. I don't think that's just going to cause me to make a mistake. I want to do that. One minute. What I could do if I was clever is park on the line, wait for the time to tick away, but that's not fun, is it? I'll be the last finisher again.
All right, that was a 2:08.49.
There we go, there's the finish.
I got lapped.
Yeah,
Oh,
right at the end, I just saw that.
I was like, I'm getting blue flags here. I don't want to get penalised. Done.
Well done, Phil. Bloody amazing drive.
Oh, there we are.
And well done, Mike. Superb work there.
The top 10 was what I wanted, and well, that'll do.
That'll do quite nicely.
And I still finished with 26 litres of fuel. Good God.
I 12.9.
The thing was, I put it up because I wasn't too sure if I wanted to go longer or bulk it up into rich mix. But as soon as I had that problem with my car, like, no, what was it? What happened? Oh yeah, where I had the damage. Like, obviously the game decided it wanted to repair my damage when I asked it not to. I had to put it into boost free because the thing was, me and Phil went in at the same time.
Yeah.
And Phil literally should have left within about, well, that was about 1.5 to 2 seconds ahead of me, and then I should have come out behind him. Hence the reason I'm a bit cheesed, because I should be where Phil is, around with Phil. And I'm not, because of the guy decided to wait 22 seconds to do my damage, which really did piss me off. But still got the top 10, which was good. I mean, I don't know how many points it is for what not last, or how many points it is for ninth, or...
Well, you want to know something, lads? I finished 15th, I finished 14th, and now I'm going to finish 13th, so I'm over the bloody moon after this race.
You've actually done it.
You guys actually have done what you said you wanted to do.
Yes! Awesome. Well done, Caroline. Oi, I reckon we could have had some serious points there. It's a shame we lost our splitter. Whew. Suffice to say, I am warm and sweaty. Right, let's get you home. Whew. Yeah, and congrats to the winner, Oscar Hardwick. Absolutely nailed it.
Yeah. The lights on now.
Uh-oh.
Oscar's doing donuts.
Drive back in cockpit for you. I don't think we'll do this.
Ah.
Woo! That was a good one, that one.
Oh, congrats, Oscar plus
Whoops.
midnight on Team Champions.
So Midnight came third and fourth.
Ah, so they must have won the overall then.
Well, it's supposed to be second and third was just under a second.
Wow. I'll tell you this much. Driving from the cockpit in this thing is bloody difficult. Still haven't made it back to the pits yet to drive in.
I've driven in left. Now I've got to send them a thingy, what, haven't I?
Straight.
Yeah.
I want to watch the start again, because that was hectic.
Yeah, you made it past me.
Yeah.
I'll be intrigued to watch the old, what is it? Broadcast back with the incident.
Yep.
I'd like to see if you do see it actually. I would like to see how close I mean, I know how close I was, but I just want to see it from the perspective of my car, how close I generally was to hitting that Aston.
And then just swing it around the back of the garage. That's Phil's car. That'll do.
Log is now sent.
Good at parking anyway. So there we go, guys. That is the race. As I said, pretty much at the beginning, that would be a race of attrition, and sure enough, did we see it? Boy, oh boy. So yeah, what I'll do now is fire up the old replay and watch the start, and then watch the bump, which unfortunately lost me Miss Splitter. Guys, are there any moments you want to shout out in terms of shenanigans that you'd like to see back, or?
Mine was a rather boring race, personally.
Really?
In a good way. Yeah,
Huh.
apart from the start, which are all kind of, I'm going to watch myself, it was a rather plain race. I had a little tap at one point, but on the sidewall, but yeah, it's worked really.
Right, so just loading up the replay file now. Oh, Luminel. I'm going to have a quick drink, I think. Blimey.
Yes, this is something we can do in races. The likes of the long spot. I'll take a hand drink, but not this cold.
Yeah. Blimey. I'm just glad, right, that the race happened this week rather than last week's. Otherwise, good Lord. It would have been a killer. Absolute killer.
Well, I just state though, what is the next one?
Well, the next track we'll be at, we'll be leaving Australia, and we will be going to the Czech Republic. We'll be racing at Brno, which I've never driven before.
Never even heard of it.
That's
to be really honest, I've never actually ever heard of it. So
yeah, it's I think it's a motorcycle course. Maybe wrong there, but a mix of corners, I think is the best way to describe it.
Wow, my start's bad. Oh,
I actually got quite a moderately good start. I gained a place but lost one. So
right, so let me just get
trying to find a good person to watch it.
the picture back.
Lennon wasn't in it, but close to it.
So hopefully this is the start. Nope, I think this is the formation. Yes, this is definitely formation. Go! Let's yes, because that was me testing.
I think it could be Mike Bell you want to watch, mate.
Ah, no, this is the start. Excellent.
Oh my, what's Bell doing? Right, hang on. That was either Bell or somebody behind that's knocked him.
No, the shenanigan happened ahead and to the left. I know that much.
Yes, Bell. Bell's turning to Hicken.
Ooh, well, that's no loss there. That's just me trying to find the bike point. And here we go. Dixon got a great start. And yeah, oh, I'm just happened to be on the right side of the track to dodge all that.
Yeah, you went past me, I nearly got involved in it.
So we now run up through lap one. John Hicken just went up my right hand side here, and I thought, right, I'm not having any of that. mean, it's a good move, but no need to be silly this early on. Oh, excuse me.
Now, are you watching it from Bell's perspective?
No, I'm watching it from mine at the moment. We'll go back in a second. I want to see
watch
the
from
moment.
Scott Sovic, because it's very interesting. He doesn't actually hit Hicken. The boundary box is obviously a bit bigger.
Oh,
Ferrari. There's no
yeah.
actual. Yeah. Like the Sovic part of it. No chance.
Well, this is the interesting thing I found, though, in the early laps anyway, was that you couldn't push, not because, you know, tires were cold or anything like that, but the cars were so close together that you couldn't really, you know, risk it, because you might bump them. I mean, look at this. I take my normal braking spot. Look at the track I gained there. Ah, now John actually is involved in an incident here. I want to see what happens to him. See, he gets a poorish exit, and I have the run on. Ah, there you go. So he has a little moment. Took the car in. Look up is inside. Here's the slipstream, and it's Dixon behind me. Oh! 3 wide into the chase. We just about make it. Oh, and Hicken breaks, and Dixon just collects him. And there's Phil. Hi, Phil.
Hi.
Here we are about to complete lap 1. Here's Timo, and I should have read it better. It was my fault that I hit him. Saw him going wide, and I went, oh, I'll go for the gap. Oh, wait, no, he's going to occupy that about 3 seconds. Here we go. Yeah, just gets on the curb, remember? There you go. Back goes. Oh, get out the way. And there goes my splitter. Without that, you cannot do much in these cars, trust me. Right. So, that was the incident from my perspective. Let's find it, shall we? From Mr. Mike Bell, who apparently is involved. So, how would you describe it, Phil?
Oh, right.
It just looks. I mean, you watch it from Scott Stovic's probably got the best view of the lot. If you watch it on him, he just seems that he's noticed that.
Yeah, no, they gave me
I think it was Dixon or Guest or one of them. He's coming up his side, and he's just turned in so sharply. But then he doesn't actually. Obviously, like I said, the boundary box is obviously a bit bigger.
Oh, blimey, yeah. Right, so here we are. This is Scott Sovic. There's the start. Oh, yeah, that is really weird. Ouch.
Yeah, Bell turns into Hicken, and then it kind of just all happens at the back. And I've just about missed it. You managed to get around me. Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, I must admit, I was kind of like, oh god, why have I got this grid slot? I'm going to kill someone. But I'm now very glad I was on that side.
Yeah.
Here's Bell. And yeah, that is really weird. He instantly loses his splitter. It's like he's driven into someone who hasn't started. The only way to describe it. It is mighty odd.
Of that.
Let's just roll that back. Very slow motion, seeing a very battered McLaren. Has to be said though, Mike Bell had a good recovery drive, got himself up to 14th in the end. So paid to get to stick with it.
What position did I start? 22nd or 20th? I was 2 ahead of you.
I started 24th, so 22nd.
Yeah.
There's the start. All fine, all dandy. That is just a really, really weird incident. Unfortunately, it just collected a lot of drivers. Well, what a pity. Clearly ended a few races there, which would have carried on. But that's all in the past. Nothing we can do about it now. Yeah, blimey, that's quite the situation. Anyway, right, let's see what you guys have been talking about as all this has been going on. I know there's only been a couple of you this week, but I appreciate you guys sticking in with us. So, we have got a few various things, and yeah, Stigstorm, I think, has summed it up quite nicely. It was a war of attrition. But yeah, it's quite. I'm just glad it's almost over. I can't put it into words, you know. I mean, Phil, this is the first time you've ever properly raced at Bathurst. How would you sum up the experience?
Scary to begin with, very scary. It's kind of, everything, that second sector is everything to do with it. You kind of, if you're not with it in that second sector, you will crash.
Oh
That's
yeah.
it. So I went into this race thinking, well, I'm not even going to try and go flat out. And paid off. But yeah, exciting. You've got, like I said, two very long straights. So I had an interesting tactic for that whole race. I was boost throughing the straights. And
Ah.
then as I went round the right-hander in sector 1, I put it down to boost 2, and then as soon as I came out of the shortest left going down the hill, I put it back into boost 3 again. So I was using 4.8 per lap, but it kept me a bit of boost down the straights, which is why I had a bit more fuel added in during my pit stop. I went for 73 litres. Then I had 12 left, so I could have gone for 60 just.
Well, better to have it than not have it, I think. Mike's, you there?
Yeah,
Excellent. What did you think of that whole experience?
terrifying. Nah, I didn't. No, I mean it was. I've never had really been a fan of a close quarters racetracks, if you know what I mean. Like kind of like them. Like as I said, Monaco to me bores me. I mean, I love the track layout, I guess, but I wouldn't really want to race it because there's not much overtaking. It was, as like Phil said, was quite a boring race in a sense. Is that the only real opportunities you had were at the back straights or when people made blunders, which a fair few people. I mean, the beginning was a bargain for you. Excuse me, for you guys, because obviously, I mean, I haven't seen it, but obviously, an accident has occurred, and you managed to avoid it and get up some few places. But I mean, I lost places, I gained places through people like just hitting the walls. And I said, like you had it, I think, when we were practicing, Chucky, you hit a wall not as hard as you thought you had done and got a puncture.
Yeah.
And I mean, Phil, when you had that Aston and you was
Oh,
fighting
that's a good point. I forgot
there's
about
had
him.
I don't know what happened because I overtook him because I had the speed out of it in the pit lane. But then I
Never go
thought
look at that.
there's no point because he had obviously better tyres and whatnot anyway. So I was coming in that lap anyway. Anyway, yeah, he's caught up with you. You've been sandwiched in the middle, and he's tried to go around the inside of that corner and ended up hitting the wall. And then instantly got a puncture, and he spun round. Because I'll be quite interested to see that. Because if you see that replay, are you seeing it from yourself, or are you watching it from? How are you watching?
Yep.
So
How
I
you
would
watching
need
it? But how are you
to,
watching it though?
Free replay footage, but
Because I mean, I was quite. That was the point. I honestly thought my race was over because I was going to hit him.
that would
I
probably be
honestly was
an
that
interesting point of my
close.
race.
So.
I was at the fourth at one point, but before pit stops, which I felt quite proud of.
Yeah, I mean, I was quite upset with the fact that I think I need to readjust my plugin really for our factor because I swear I specifically put it so that it did not fix the damage because there was no real initial damage to my car, so I don't know why it fixed it because it was quite depressing watching you drive off, Phil, and I'm stuck there for another 22 seconds. Bearing in mind I followed you right into the pit lane.
Saying, yeah.
You know, so it was a bit depressing, but I'm happy with ninth. I mean, it could have been better. I mean, I don't know. You know, me and Phil, we might have stayed like that for the rest of the race. You never know. We could have been neck and neck throughout the rest of it. But I mean, ninth is better. I said top 10. I think I put it on 12th on the grid and I finished ninth. I'm happy with that. And for a track that I really didn't have much time to practice either. And really, not say didn't enjoy, but was quite nervy, and you needed quite a lot of concentration for. I'm actually quite impressed with ninth, so I'll take that on the chin, and hopefully Bruno won't be some crazed uphill mountain.
No,
If
I've
you
never
drift off, you fall off the cliff, and that's it. Your car ain't going to the garage; it's going to die. You know.
I've never driven the place, but as far as I'm aware, it's a purpose-built racetrack, so it is open, as it were. Quite similar, to, I believe, to Imola. If you, well, we will be driving that in a few, 2 months, with the World GT. But yeah, to be honest, like I've driven Bathurst tons of times in the past in various games and whatever else, and nothing at all prepared me for this version of Bathurst. I basically had to relearn the track. It was so extreme. Like the walls are so close. I mean, yeah, you might have just sat through an hour of us driving round. Oh yeah, what's so difficult? Until you're actually there, you don't really appreciate how, one mistake, that's it, you're done. Hence why we saw so many cars go out and all the rest. But I'm over the moon. I got points from that. I'm very happy with it, or that result. So let me just have another quick look here in the chat. This is interesting. Alpha Stick says that they've actually driven Bathurst before and that's a public road. Well,
Can't
I
be.
know. Yeah, I know
I
someone
mean-
else has been driving on a public road, which is also a racetrack, Mr. Phil. Do you want to inform the lovely ladies and gentlemen about your little road trip you had last
so
week?
last week it was. Last
Yeah.
week, on a bit of a Euro road
Before
trip.
you do that though, sorry, I
Mm.
don't mean to butt in. I'm afraid I am gonna have to make a swift exit. I'm afraid
Oh.
I have got something I have to do. I'm afraid. I've put it off too long, and I'm getting phone calls, as you did see in the stream, and it is still going off, and I now have 20 missed calls. So
Oh,
I think
Jesus.
about this, but this time I think I may need to make a swift exit before I get a bollocking.
Very
So
well.
it has
Very
been-
well. Mike's
It's been a pleasure again,
sir.
as always. Yep, and
pleasure.
yeah, well done, Phil, and well done, Juggy, obviously for persevering as well.
Yeah.
With it all, but I think we're all happy with that one. So,
I think so.
on that note, I shall leave you to it and your story. So take care, guys, and everybody else. And
See
see
you
you soon.
later.
Thank you very much. Right. So yeah, Phil, your
Yeah.
Euro road trip.
Yeah, started a 1 week road trip, and Sunday morning hit the famous Nürburgring, which was Nordschleife. In fact, technically I hit Nürburgring first because we kind of took a wrong turn and ended up at the main stand, for the Nürburgring, and then found the sign to Nordschleife. Paid my €26 and went round, and it was very entertaining. But there's two things a computer game doesn't show you. A, how wide the track was. It was much wider than I remember it in the kind of Gran Turismo, Forza kind of games. And B, the game doesn't show you how much elevation there is.
Oh
And
yeah.
there was a lot of elevation at Nordschleife, going through the hills and mountains down there.
Yeah, you hear that a lot actually in games.
Yeah.
Never. For instance, the corkscrew at Laguna Seca. You drive
Yes.
it in Gran Turismo, it's just left, right. But then, in fact, Top Gear,
Yeah,
Jeremy Clarkson
yeah.
went out there, and you could see he was struggling to walk up it, the
Yeah.
incline. But in your road trip, though, you've taken in many sights along the way. You also went along the Stelvio Pass, which is a
Yes.
very famous ribbon of tarmac. Yeah, go. Hopefully, you'll say what I'm hopefully trying to introduce.
Yes, I think you are. I think I will. That was very interesting. So we actually went up the Stelvio Pass, and there are a lot of cyclists around the Stelvio Pass, because it's good exercise. And it was quite interesting. I went with a friend of mine who's a cyclist, and I actually found the Stelvio Pass scarier than Nordschleife, because I wasn't kind of understanding of what a cyclist, you come up to a cyclist or what they're going to do next. You go around hairpin turns up a hill, and that was kind of interesting. Whereas Nordschleife, obviously, you saw a car coming at high speed. Some of them passed me so quickly I didn't even know what they were, but I knew where they wanted to be on the track and kind of where my car needed to go. And yeah, I actually found the Nordschleife easier. My passenger found the Nordschleife much scarier.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. Matter of perspective, I guess. Anyway, so we have a few questions. We'll get to those very quickly. Then we'll wrap the stream up for today. Francis Rodriguez asks, "Is this a simulator or an actual game?" It is R Factor, which means it's a sim. Yeah. I mean, fundamentally, you drive Gran Turismo, you drive Forza. That's the kind of mindset you need to be in. But the thing with R Factor is it's that plus plus. Take, say, a arcade game, I don't know, Midnight Club, Burnout. You have that jump to Forza or Gran Turismo. You have that jump probably larger again to R Factor, just in the way the cars handle and work and all the rest. So yeah, R Factor, an interesting beast, to say the least, and it is indeed a sim. Sir Lane Est Gaming asks, "Does anyone know what kind of speedo or HUD mod I've been driving with?" That is GID HUD, GID, and it's 1.3, I think. I kept saying 3.1, and that's not right. But yeah, pretty neat HUD, lots of
I
data.
recommend it.
If you're into data, you can go mad. Anyway, so Phil, do you have anything else to add before we wrap up this evening?
Not really. I'm just seeing if I can find my incident, which Mike was talking about, but I won't be able to fall into this.
Oh, well, that's a pity. Well,
Right.
As always, sir, thank you very much for joining me. A pleasure. And again, congratulations on the superb result. Thanks also to you guys, everyone watching and who has commented. So thank you to the Lols Gamer, Zokul, Stigstorm147, Francis Rodriguez, The Blazing Angel, Blown Tire, Sir Lane EST Gaming, Alpha Stick. And that is everyone. Excellent. So, guys, thank you so very much for joining us this evening. Our next race that we know about, let me say it like that, GRC is on the brew, is in a month's time at Brno. We hope to see you there. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time out on the racetrack.